Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
Second place.
Meh. Hi. Hello. Who's to say we won't be here till 5 a.m.? I want to try to avoid that. Thank you. How are we doing tonight, though? Do I fully expect us to be here at 5 a.m.? We're trying to avoid that. We're trying to avoid that. Hi. Girl. Not super far, so I might jump off. Won't be able to be your guide this pageant. Yeah, very. I'm gonna miss you. How dare you not have this completed? Nah, that's cool. I get it. Grr. At work, so we'll need someone to be on top of the looks for me. You'll be exploring mushroom destruction by yourself. Yay! Goody! This is gonna be great.
And one very lonely, very dead Eggy.
Hi, Colin. No eating is please. Yeah, I was scarfing a little bit of food. I'm done now, so. Hi, hello. Are we ready? I'm not ready. Also, yes, I kind of speedran this because I actually really like this event and I wish I'd do it more often, which is why I'm standing here. But say hello to my last mistake. My 4 a.m. spiraling. Hi, Misu. Are you ready though? I am not. I am not. We are going to be in for a time, I can tell you that much. I know it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be a time. I am great. Because I cry easily. I got so lucky with this light cone. God, I was not expecting to get his light cone. Yeah, say hi to my 4 a.m. decision making. I have no idea if this is actually a good team or not, but it's the team we're working with, so. I'm not ready for this. We could just go do this instead. No, I'll do that tomorrow. That is a on my time thing. Okay. Look, do I want to keep putting this off? Probably. Am I going to? No, let's go ahead and just jump into it, I guess. See what happens.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Just the fact that Bubbles is perfectly between his legs. I'm easily amused. Bubbles fits just perfectly there. God, I love the chimeras. The chimeras are so fucking cute. Okay, anyway. Should I switch back to Genuine? Do you think Anaxa doesn't work well with Genuine, does he? I mean, Genuine is the same path. We'll figure that out later. That's the future. I'm gonna be so mad if Sunday runs at the same time as Tribby. I'm just saying. Forget the Fate collab. If Sunday and Tribby run, I'm screwed. Thanatos and Cersei's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Inforian deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now, 10 amongst them have fallen, their core flames returned to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife, until your Fowler brought is that supposed to be a T? Brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Mighty Mose, chose to bear the title of Crimnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I do apologize for that. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at the Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops. And now this power resides in your hands. Bread with pineapple and Mexican food? Is that what it was saying? How'd I even end up here? Thank you for translating, I guess? I don't know how you ended up here, but hello! See you tomorrow, Trian. Trian. Reason? Not long ago, the head of the Grove Sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, that unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. I ain't even in my fandom, dog. Oh, and you picked a time to join, didn't you? If it helps, the story's really good. I don't know. Just found out my sister's having a baby. Everyone's excited. I'm finally gonna be a dad. Well, there are some things in that statement I could address, but, you know. Oh, the incarnation of reason, at edge of existence. Have you found your answer? Death. The prophecy once made the hand of shadow choose two, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond was wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end, the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the nether realm to the living world, chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again, Castorus. Little bro speaking Spanish while the stream's in English. Thank you so much for translating. I really do appreciate that. What a long journey it's been. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Inforians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the keyword in your mind. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. Too much text. Yes, I'm Project Mood and Troy. We don't read. That is a mood sometimes, isn't it? Hi, I'm coming here after frying my brain with 52 minutes of VTuber drama. I have questions. I'm not sure I want them answered, but hi, hello. Here, let me reading as Stell has an emotional crisis help you with that. I could really use simplicity. Yeah, part of me wants to question it, and then there's the part of me that's not sure she wants the answers. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts. Or so you tell yourself. Oh, Cypher? Wasn't expecting her. Grey Mystery. Last time in Styx, Sierra time for treasure hunting. Absolutely disaster. Now the River of Souls mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. In the water. Big shiny chest. Can't use the miracle orb and I can't wade through. Your power of time is needed. Now. 30-70 split. 30 for you and 70 for me. Hi, Scion. Hi. I forgot I did that. That's so cute. Except Exactly, 30 for you and 70 for me. Pfft, detail schmeechills. We'll get here and we'll talk. Yeah. Yeah. You must admit, even during this egregious and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. Cypher's endless searching desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow. But sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with Catgirl. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will always lift your spirits. But yeah, hi, Scion. Thank you for the heart.
Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful. And the River of Souls is so quiet.
I forgot Mem can talk. Don't ask me how I forgot Mem can talk now, but I did.
Everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
That is cute. I miss Kestrus too. Now's not the time to feel down.
You're right. We promised Cass that we continue the flame chase journey, so we can't let her worry.
So we're down to 2. We've got Flynon and...
Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Did we... Did this,
Huh?
What was that sound? Cypher, I swear.
This aura feels so familiar.
That's not at all concerning.
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
As you should. This is going to end one way or another, and it's...
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up?
Touch anything.
Careful, careful. It's a piece of black cloth.
Are we starting with a fight?
Now, where have I seen this before?
The Flame Reaver. Someone rip off a piece of my clothes, Scott. The Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here? Mimi!
Mimi?
Look out!
Oh. Hi. How are you? You want the pink puppy, don't you? Is it time for me to... Is it finally time for me to bow out?
Don't give up just like that! Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
I mean, you've got so much more faith in me than I've got in me, so, we can't let the little pink puppy down, right?
The River of Souls
Yes.
is full of fish, big and delicious.
Okay, I know there's the theory of how Phynon's connected to the Flame Reaver. Is that Phynon's
The flame
sigil?
chase journey
Am I crazy for
starts
looking at that and thinking it's Phynon's sigil?
now.
That looks really familiar.
Meow?
Meow? What's happening? Thank you for liking the light. Oh my god. Hello? She can transform too? What is this?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
So it's you. See. What a terrible person. Let's leave. The cipher must be fake too. Run!
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
She's cute.
Come on, don't be upset. I'm
The
just
eyes
giving
on
you a
the
kind
shoulders
reminder
kind of
that
freak me out a little bit, I'm not
Euphorius
gonna lie,
is
but like the
insane.
overall the design's so cute.
The whole place is full of dangers. including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop. I ain't grateful for the reminder. Grrr. Man, my PC just broke on me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follow. I am so sorry. There. Ugh. I'm trying to remember. Are fans one of the cheaper computer parts, at least? Without the fan, that thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. Are fans one of the cheaper parts? How much are computer fans? Hang on. I'm not getting distracted. What? Depending on what you're going for. If you want one of the pretty ones, they get expensive. But I guess you can get relatively cheap ones. I'm gonna tape it together. You know, if it works, I'm not gonna be the one to judge. Fair enough. Yeah, once you start looking at like the fancy fans, they start getting pricey, but it looks like for like real normal looking fans, they're not too much, but that's still money. I get it. I get it. I'm so strong that I don't need a reminder. So you're playing both good cop and bad cop.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
Making it up to me how? What did I do to deserve this?
Was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's
tell you
cloak?
secrets.
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere.
Cheese might be out though, because Mizu used it earlier.
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Why are you disguising this? I'm back.
Exactly.
The hunt called, so I
I
need
just
to
used
do
some hints and
Welcome back.
mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus
Hopefully
is
everything.
best at.
Hopefully everything works.
If
out for
everyone
you.
believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my
That
ears
is
standing up.
manifesting, bringing it to a new. Okay, so how do I get Zagreus' power? I need to manifest some stuff. Nice. Now I know your secret, and you're just telling us everything like that.
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you.
The seamstress trusts me because I have no choice.
Besides,
I'm
we
kinda
still need
stuck
to team
here.
up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going.
She's cute.
Oh, was that your teleslate?
Oh yeah, that's what they call phones here. Fine on. Hi. Love Cypher's face so much. They did a great job with her, yeah. Did you rest well? I came during lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. Feel like it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the Grove, shall we? We're popular right now.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
I mean, that's what I was gonna. Her first feeing job, and she's going all out. Is that her first job? Seriously? Dang! Star Rail knows how to pick them, don't they? TBH, I'm probably only gonna play Star Rail for the collab. Valid. Fair. I'm trying to decide if I want Saber, because I don't know much about Fate. So I'm trying to decide if I want Saber just because of the limited character options. But also I saw rumors that Sunday and Tribby might be rerunning, and I might die if they do, because I don't have the pulls for them. But yeah, no, honestly, I don't blame you at all. Play with a Fate, you know? Play, get far enough. If you get to Penacony's... God, I miss Penacony. I miss Penacony. 2.1 peak. But yeah, no shame in that. I picked up games for collabs before, so... I saw something about it being her first shop. That is... Oh my god, seriously? So... They okay, now I need to go look at the cast list to see who else's first job this is. First they did Aventurine and now Cypher. Like, dang, they're good. I know Fate, I know All the Lord, Heavens Fell, and Fate Zero are my top 2 favorite cards of Fate. Ooh, yee. I said Fate Stay Night. Which one is it that the collapse for is? Fate Stay Night? Is it? I know we got one character for free, and I know I am considering if I want the second character just for the limited option of her. That's about all I have. Fate seems like a fascinating series. It also seems like one that scares me a little bit. Why do you need so much money anyway? Gonna go live handsomely somewhere after this.
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures.
Why do you hunt for treasure then?
Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right?
Both from...
Isn't that simple?
Or only Archer?
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those...
Am I going to end up looking at a Fate because of this collab? Is this what's going to finally push me to look at Fate? Who knows? I don't, that's for sure.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on
If this is what finally gets me to look at Fate.
Gray mystery. Show me what the authority of time
Thank you for
can
liking
do.
the live. A few days later, at the crash site of the Abyss of Fate.
So, this is the car of the
Oh wait,
Astral Express you've
Dunhung's still not
spoken of.
voiced, is he?
My repository
I don't like gotcha
of
games, I only play
memories
for
has
laughs.
been
Valid,
enriched
honestly.
with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Dunhung.
I tried Genshin and Honkai, but I got bored. Honestly, that's fair. Like, they're not for everyone. I really enjoy them. So if you want to hang around and watch me play it, awesome. But I do see how they're not for everyone, for sure. And I do totally get because I know there's a few of them that it's like, I wish they would have just released a full game, but the only catchy gotcha game I like that truly took a liking to was Limbus Company. I've heard of that one. I don't know much about it, but honestly, fair. Like what? I tried Wuwa, and I keep debating going back, and I haven't gone back yet. I've tried CCZ. I'm honestly about 2 seconds away from dropping Infinity Nikki. I've played a few over the years, but oh Legus. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to expect the express.
Archimans hold wisdom
But
and knowledge.
yeah,
in
it's like I've played a
high
few
esteem.
gotcha games over the
The
years. And
citizens knew
right now, it's mostly Star
origins.
Rail and
I'm sure more would
Genshin
be
that I play,
intrigued
but
by the Trailblaze.
and then you play other games.
Sadly,
Just
discussions
when you
about
can,
the
when you
world
want.
beyond the sky remain taboo.
Beyond the Sky. I'm still trying to figure out. We better find out what happens to March. I was like, AR-16 kitchen? Oh, really? Man, you got decently, like, you got into it then, didn't ya? Maybe insensitive question, but is Dunhung's VA striking because he's part of SAG-AFTRA? I lost my account, and I'm absolutely not going to grind again. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, no, once you hit AR-60, I do not blame you. I don't know actually what's going on with Don Hong's VA. I know I've seen things about how he's apparently trying to come back, and he's trying to work it out with them, but I don't actually know much about it because I haven't seen a whole lot about it. So I don't know if he's actually part of SEG or not. I would have to see about looking into it a little bit more. I know that rumors were, I haven't seen anything confirming it, but people think that the reason that the Trailblazers got confirmed was because they were, and that Sega's cracking down on Global Rule 1 lately. But I cannot confirm that because I'm not part of the industry, so I just know what I see online. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, I did see something where it sounds like they're trying to bring him back, which is why he still hasn't been replaced. So, we're just gonna have to see what happens, I guess. Hopefully they bring Nicholas back, because I know Nicholas has done a lot for the community. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. And I know a lot of the voice actors are getting sick of it. Like, a lot of them are getting sick of it. I know Allegra, Akaran's voice actress, I saw one of my friends pointed me to her Twitter a couple of days ago, and like you can taste how pissed she is in some of those posts, and like I don't blame them, you know, like they're kind of fed up with it. So it's definitely we're just gonna have to wait it out type of, especially since I'm not part of the industry. I don't know any of the ins and outs. I just remembered another collab. First, I'm going to download Star Rail for the fake collab. Ooh, what other collab? What game? But yeah, so they're trying to bring Don Hong back, I think. And grind for Arknights Limbus collab. Ooh, I've got some friends that are like really big in the Arknights. I've thought about trying it. I think I tried that one and I got like past the tutorial and then I didn't go back. I do that way too much.
It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I love how it's still on fire, by the way. We've been here for how long now, and it's still on fire? I never played Arknights, but oddly knows the lore. I mean, that's fair. I know quite a bit lore for games that I've never touched. Isn't it fun when you know stuff about fandoms that you're not a part of, and it's just like secondhand? I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
I can try, though. In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Emphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse caused by Aquila. I was talking about this with a friend today, but heard I can solve this whole Emphorius issue by herself. Probably, honestly. Considering the nonsense she gets up to just to get, Noose? Look at her. I swear, in my head, I always pronounced it as, like, Nouse. I was like, Noose? Moose? Noose? It's good when meeting new people until they ask you for stuff you don't know. It's a bit awkward. Yeah. And that's where you go, okay, well, you see. I've done that a couple of times. So, do you think Hoda's gonna come back? Because we got to see like 3 seconds of her, and
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Emphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind.
Of Hoda.
Her cries
we got to see her for like
thunder in a
3
storm.
seconds. Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear
I
that
definitely think
Lady
she came
Aglaia's
back, but,
decision to confront Aquila
but
at
as
the
an observer
end
or
of the
something.
Flame Chase
Yeah, especially well, to be fair, she did
considered
try to break
strategy.
in, and then he stopped her. So we will have to test some of that out. We'll see what happens. Ugh, I'm so okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've enjoyed Euphorious. Like, I've enjoyed this storyline, I guess, well enough. Like, I like it. I miss Coney. I don't know. I'm starting to get bored again. Like, I'm not bored. I'm enjoying it, but I'm a little bit. Emanator versus Emanator. Let's go. If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysler's heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to,
Anti-Catherian?
so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland.
Concern. Sir, I am not staying here, damn it. It's either you let us out, or they're breaking in, and you really don't want to see what happens when that happens. I love Penacony too, but I'm thinking about why it's so good compared to Euphorious. I just like the whole, I don't know if it was the vibe or the, I mean, obviously I've got some very, very obvious bias going on, but like, that aside, I really, really liked it. The end felt a little bit stale, but like, the rest of it was just really good. And like, I'm enjoying Euphorious, but it's also not scratching the same itch. Does that make sense?
I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this
Anti-Catherian?
car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But
Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
do we trust him? By all means, please proceed. But be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Lycus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically begins inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand the structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery.
I love how he was like,
Carefully
wait.
endowed our kind with a unique advantage.
If I suddenly
for
leave, I'm just sleeping. I
analyzing
slept at
and
like
learning.
3 a.m. and needed to wake up at 5 a.m. for school. No. Definitely get your rest. I completely understand. I appreciate having you here, and I'm having fun chatting. But like, if you go to sleep, please get your rest. Just make sure that if you haven't eaten, eat something first. Anti-Catherians are named after the Anti-Catheria mechanism, an ancient relic discovered off of Greece. It was made to study and protect stellar patterns. Thus, the oldest discovered analog computer. Ooh. Did you look this up already, or did you like just happen to have that information on hand, Fury? I love learning new facts. I'm here for it. I'm just legitimately curious. I guess I can make something before I take a nap. Okay, please. Yeah, please. If you haven't, especially if it's been a while since you've eaten, make sure you have something so that you're not gonna wake up feeling gross or anything like that. Oh, Kitty, I have a BA in history. How did I not know? I didn't know this. I didn't know this. How did I not know this? Fairy? How did I not know this? I never mentioned it. No, I don't think you have, actually. I'm surprised I've never mentioned this amount. I do not recall you ever bringing this up. What the fuck? What do you do with a bee? Oh my god. Well, now I know something interesting. Yeah, I wanted to become a history teacher. That would be... Do you no longer want to be a history teacher? I could see you. I could see you teaching. That'd be fun. You decided to switch gears, or?
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
I love how even Don Hung's looking at him like, But isn't the real issue with Aquila? It was too expensive to go after a BA in teaching, which I need to teach. I'm doing side quests to get money. Okay. There. I'm honestly, okay. This is random. I'm really proud of you. Like, especially if that's something you think you're gonna pursue still. That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm really proud of you. Absolutely.
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path
If I
of
could,
envoys that circumvents Aquila's divine
I guess,
punishment,
sir.
would you consider
Yay.
ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
Ceasing your support. Say yes. Say yes. I want to leave, please. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal-ish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the crisis,
Dunhong, can we leave? Dunhong, please. Dunhong, say yes. Please. Want to go home? Mom and Dad can't pick us up. I want to go home. Forgive me, Lord Lycus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
God damn it, I had a feeling it was a setup, and I didn't want it to be. Are these people... Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
It's break time at work. Hopefully the day hasn't been too hard on you.
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
That damn sound. One against four, then. Oh. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
And yet here you are, meddling, making a mess out of things. Yeah, neutral. Feels weird in my ear. Ah. Not bad, but it's a holiday weekend, so all the dogs are being dumb and crazy. Make sure when you get home to just decompress some, yeah? You can have some food, take a nice hot shower, and just let yourself relax. Good ASMR, isn't it, mate? I think that's a compliment. My guy is as neutral as sulfuric acid. True.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer? and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs.
That dude coy. I mean, you weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But how's the story so far? I'm still like super early in, so. But apparently Dunhung's getting threatened, so that's fun. But our companions now include the Flame Chase Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions. Oh,
So I
honey.
see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Please, can I be? Meanwhile, teammates. Classic Salix gotta wonder a bit for I'm coming straight off the story. We spent a few minutes talking. That's it. I like it. Hello? Hello? What?
You have such overwhelming power, so why?
Hello? What is...
Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
When did we end up in the grove? I am so confused. Wait a second. We were in Styxia? When did this happen?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked
I
me
wish that
out.
had been animated. It would have been fun. Always keeping me on edge. If I had passed out, that would have been it. Same. I was super confused. Yeah. What?
Buddy.
Hello?
Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential
Aquila.
threats, I must sharpen
Aquila.
myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
What happened with Cypher, though? Why are we here all
Working
of a
pretty
sudden?
well, wouldn't you say?
We were not here.
Combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of
Hyperbolic time
iron.
chamber.
I can't tell you how many swords.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened in Styxia. Like, why not just finish one time piece and then go to the next? Why not get Carntus to help?
Don't worry, I've already arranged that.
And you're so
Of course I
tired.
need him.
Oh.
I asked him to make a suitable
He's
divine
probably been
weapon
working
for me.
overtime. I want to
It's
have this grown me into go.
Little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
He can't get bread. His boyfriend's gone.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame
Cartonis,
chase
that's
journey
how you say it.
after all. Full of
Throwing
energy.
this phone in a lake. Hiccups.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift. in
Anyway, I
topic.
don't know what. Your BF
We've
misses you.
discussed it for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
You laugh at everything.
Don't worry,
Okay,
I'm
and
not wielding my sword for revenge.
nothing wrong with that. It
She's
just
been
means I
through
enjoy
Nico's
life.
trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed.
That's
The
why I've worked
responsibility
so
I
him and his
bear
husband
is
can
both
fight together.
precious
There.
and fragile.
Thank you for liking the
I wield
light.
my sword for the future of Amphorius.
Honestly, though,
I will
that's
not
fair.
let hatred cloud my judgment.
I had to get
again
Aventurin's husband
and
to eat.
neglect my duties.
You've really grown.
I'm far from finished. I must continue sharpening my skills. Until I
Honestly, can you
match their
blame him for
strength.
being so, like, he's gotta be working overtime since.
Every time I say
Several of
something,
the
things
others
get
have.
so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
How about you tell me what happened in Styxia?
That's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy
Or needs
ourselves
a
after
coffee.
all the hard work.
Honestly. He does. He sounds so tired.
Today, I'm definitely going to.
Do I want a coffee? What were you reading before? Why not take the interesting ones home?
Oh, great idea! However, that would mean no more reasons to visit the Grove.
I mean, you don't need a
That's the
reason. You
charm
can
of
just
this
visit
place.
someplace because you want to
You
visit.
can find whatever you're into here.
Hmm.
The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Man, I miss going to the library. I haven't been in so long. You know what? I need to stop questioning this. Questioning it is not going to get me anywhere. But also, what happened to Styxia? Not breaking it just because I like to break things.
Feeling
Yes,
lucky.
it is. That one. There we go.
Here we are!
I'm gonna fetch him a pillow
Where was
if he's
that
going to
slate
sleep right
last
here.
time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun! It's free time now, so you should relax too.
You want me to relax when we just got bump in the background? Did you pull an Axie? Oh yeah, did I show you my bad decision making? This is my bad decision making. Boochie liked the live. Hi, Boochie. Hi, thank you for liking the live. Yeah, this was my 4 a.m. Stress pool. This was my, I had no excuse for this. I just did it because I could. Excuse me, madam. May I ask a question? Yeah, go for it. Hello, bad decision making. Yeah, no, this is a 4 a.m. spiral. And this was just pure luck, honestly. Because I pulled this one, and then I got this within a 10 pull. So this was just pure luck. This was bad choice. This was deliberately bad decision making on my part. But you try them in with Genuine and see what happens. I was thinking about that. Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You play Wuwa? I've tried Wuwa, and I've got friends who keep telling me to go back to Wuwa, so I've considered going back to Wuwa. Have not yet. But not gonna lie, the whole carnival region, very tempting and is calling me. It's made to pair with any iteration character. Third is just the most meta. But also, if I pull Sunday, I will eventually get Sunday. I swear I will get Sunday at some point. You're quite relieved that Dunhung isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading tastes. I'm not relieved. I want Dunhung back. It's my second gacha, and it's really nice, I guess. Ah, yee. I mean, if you're enjoying that, that's honestly all that matters. Yeah, I tried it when it first came out, And I liked exploring. I really liked exploring and fighting and such. The story wasn't holding me. The story and the voice acting. I've heard it's gotten way better though. And I've heard like the new regions and such are really good. So I've had friends trying to talk me back into it for a while now. It might happen eventually. We'll find out. I tried joining your Discord, but it's taking me to this other link called link something I forgot. Oh, the link tree? Yee. That's because the link tree has all my links on it. So like the Discord link is on the link tree, and so is like Twitter and YouTube and all that other good stuff. Too many cutscenes though. Oh, are you not big on like the story cutscenes? That's fair. And you want rotating camera support? True. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Look, they Genuine just keeps winning. It's like Aventurine is like one of the it boys, but so it's Aventurine, Dunhung, and Genuine. Like they keep bringing Genuine back to the meta. So all right, let me check. Yeah. Like I said, it will take you to Twitch, it will take you to YouTube, it will take you to wherever. Good news with Wuwa. They are highly skippable. Can you skip the cutscenes in Wuwa? I keep telling myself before Hugo goes off banner, I need to go back to CCC and get as many pulls as possible for him, but you can? Okay. One of these days I'll try Wuwa again. One of these days, I'm sure. We'll give you a summary. Wuwa's worth reading. Yeah. Do you play other games besides Genshin? Genshin, Star Rail. I mean, I play a lot of like. You'll catch me doing Stardew and Power Wash Sim a lot. But yeah, I play a decent variety. I don't play like sports games, and I'm not huge on shooters. But like. I've been doing Baldur's Gate 3, Slay the Princess. I need to go back to In Stars in Time. I'm probably just going to restart that one. I need to restart Mass Effect, but I want to get through more Baldur's Gate 3 first. Might restart Kingdom Hearts here soon, because we finally got Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I was racing to get caught up for the banner, so I just really blitzed it. Do I want to go grind as many pulls as I can for Hugo? No, nothing about it. Just want Hugo. I feel like CCC's quickly becoming just a second-hand fandom for me. And I'm okay with it. Like, I love hearing the story and such, but... The scroll at hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. You start grinding in CCC. I'll do it besides. It seems like the scholars of the Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, have you forgotten their little hobbies? So, which reading material will you peruse? Everybody got his not boyfriend. I don't have his not boyfriends. You know who I do have? I got Nekomata, because I was pulling on his little sister, and Nekomata decided to stop by instead. Forbidden Love, The Tree and the Butterfly. My professor can't possibly be this shy. One Punch God. Aquila. Professor can't possibly be this shy. Considering I've got 2 professors on my team right now, let's take a guess which one I'm picking. Sorry I'm late. I used the power of a cockness bloom to climb over the vines, rushing to the classroom and nervously pulling open the door, only to make eye contact with the person I had an appointment with. The professor, barely over 30, was leaning casually against the stone lectern, loose and relaxed. The scholar's robe gleamed bright in the dim light of the evernight, giving off an almost divine aura. The first class, and already late. Looks like someone is eager to meet Thanatos. In other words, it was our first one-on-one lesson, and I just totally blew it from the start. Probably even Circes would have felt embarrassed looking at such a sorry scene. Luckily, I had already come up with a plan. Sorry, Professor. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything. Well, please, I hope you'll be lenient. At these words, the professor's face broke into a charming smile. Then, I want you to teach me. Oh, wait, Professor? I want you to break down the points in this paper, word by word, and explain them to me slowly. Though there was no mirror here, I could guess that my face had turned red from the sudden and direct request. But, Professor, I'm still just a student intern. Isn't it a bit too early for me to do something like this? I finally worked up the courage to say it. Do you want me to waste the lesson I prepared? You fool. At least wait until after class. If that's what you'd prefer, then fine. But don't forget, I still haven't forgiven you. So, what should we study first today? Why don't we pursue this academic journal? I think they recently published a paper on the patterns of natural numbers. This sounds good. Come on, let's have a look. This feels like a reader's survey. The research was immensely valuable, but I couldn't even grasp the basic arguments. I was too deeply engrossed in the professor's sharp gaze. He looked so rational when he was immersed in numbers. Nothing less than I'd expect from the professor I cherished so much. After that, we experienced an enriching lesson. We wandered through the classical literature exhibition, eagerly absorbing the newly compiled Titan Faith studies. Finally, we lingered in the dreams woven by the latest works of the Arthrocriminsium school. So much that we completely forgot. The bell signaling the curtain fall hour rang, and we looked at each other. Class was over. More than once, I had resented time for its seemingly linear flow, yet I remained powerless to interfere with it. The professor looked at me and paused for a moment, as if making some kind of decision, then muttered, "Take out your paper. I'll help you revise it." Really? You mean it? Yes. You're a student I take great pride in. I've been considering this for some time. Professor, let me understand your thoughts, your research, your everything. No further words were needed. Two seekers of knowledge, driven by instinct, began their deep exploration of ideas. At that moment, we had yet to realize that after this lesson, another name would appear in the acknowledgments of the paper. And in the end, this would be the very spark that led to the founding of our academics. Can we leave before I start? I don't want to read this anymore. That was amazing. That was beautiful. After finishing this mind-shaking piece, the only one image remains in your mind. The Express. Walt. Phone. For a young Stellaron host, this type of literature remains far too ahead of its time. Oh my god, wait, you get to look at them all? Okay, I won't subject anybody else to that, but... flower... Oh, is this about... Oh, Cersei... Oh, okay. So that's about the Titans. That's it? Nothing else? The love story abruptly ends at its worst moment. Whether the author lost motivation to continue or some urgent situation occurred remains unknown. For the latter, the Flame Reaver is fully responsible. One Punch! Aquila, arrogant fool. Aquila, blah, 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 blah. Next episode, battling Nicodor. Next issue on hiatus. Invigorating literature, your favorite. This article leaves you feeling empowered, as if you are the author's one-punch god incarnate. The Sky Titan Aquila? That's nothing. Let's stop here.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading.
Oh, Hang on. Wrong one.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading.
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna ask out my brother, sister, you got any tips? Nope. So that's what the new voice sounds like, huh?
Let's take a closer look.
You know, obviously I'm gonna have to listen to it more, but I feel like I could get used to that one. I'm gonna be sad about Rachel for a while, but like I am gonna be sad about the old voice. But I like Kalis, so I don't have a reference right now. He got replaced too is the thing, so it is going to be how does he sound compared to Caleb? And it's not to compare. How to rephrase that?
All things are
yeah, just
connected,
how does he sound, I guess?
They're made of the same essence.
It's gonna take getting used to either way, you know?
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
Just curious what you're reading. Are you reading something you shouldn't be? I saw, but still. Yeah, it is going to be getting used to the new voices. And like I said, I'm personally going to be kind of sad about it for a while. But it is what it is, you know? We gotta adjust and adapt and get used to it. And that's not to disparage the new voice actors, you know? It's going to be an adjustment, but they got the role for a reason, right? Are you also reading? Are you reading something you shouldn't be?
In front of you all. That would be pretty careless.
That's not a no.
Look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Didn't know you were into this.
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other. That pains me.
I'm sure.
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader.
Boring.
Intangible qualities like personality and ethics. A major reason is her family wealth.
Oh, okay.
Growing up in a big
She's a
city,
rich girl. Got it.
Those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and integrity and skill.
Integrity. What? Wealth? No, I didn't say that. What?
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond
that is so
intangible
funny,
qualities
actually.
like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it?
Buddy.
Us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate. Oops, I talk too much.
And skill. He definitely meant skill the whole time. What you got, ma'am?
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphorius these days?
What you looking at?
Can I have coffee?
It is before 7. If we're going to have a coffee, now is the time. Am I willing to make a coffee right now, though? Are you into fishing? What you doing?
Ah, you scared me!
Whoops.
Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Oh, did we embarrass them?
What are they flipping through?
Ma'am, honey, what are you up to? What did they do? What are you hiding from me? Hey, ma'am.
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine.
Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Weaver. traveler, healer.
Break's over, gotta go. Hopefully the rest of your shift goes well. Like I said, make sure when you get off, you take the time to
Do I
decompress.
have to memorize them all?
Alex cheesy voice will never get up. What you doing? What you doing?
What a coincidence! We meet again.
Coincidence, yeah, that's the word I would use here.
But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Every day's great. You're in wrong game.
Not like their usual self.
What are they doing? Why are we chasing Mem around the Mem? Hey, Mem.
You sure are persistent. All right, all right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around.
We were playing
I
tag.
found my book
I
not
won.
that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby. So why all the secrecy?
Having that heartbeat in the background is going to stress me out.
Master it in secret and give you all a shock.
They are so cute.
But getting caught halfway
Chef
through,
Fox,
it's only natural to
honestly.
feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
Are we sure this isn't just March? You act an awful lot like March.
Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
Hey man, what other secrets are you hiding from us?
You must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
I've got a tarot
The good
deck,
omens foretold by
and she's very
divination
pretty.
were true.
I haven't used
My
her or
hometown,
looked at her. in a bit,
Isolizia,
'cause I
I
don't know
wouldn't
how to
have
use it
disappeared.
properly, but very pretty. Just gonna sit here.
Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina.
Trina.
Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
Little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes. It should be approached with a critical eye. No, we'll take Mem's side for now.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits.
I do. I've got this
They'd
tarot deck, and
always
she's
cast
very
a
pretty.
shadow in front of us,
The box she comes in is
clouding our
very
view
pretty.
of the future.
No idea how to use her, so I haven't
That's
touched
why
her
people
yet,
turn to
but-
divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
What do you guys think? Should I start doing tarot card readings? I don't think I could pull that off on stream. There are plenty of people. There are a few people that I follow. Well, do I follow? I see them a lot, rather, that do like tarot. And it always seems like it'd be interesting. Or like, I know, is she still live? I know Mar was live earlier. Mar does a lot of tarot. I don't know if she reads on stream a lot, but she does a lot of tarot. You've really thought about this, haven't you?
After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy.
Are you saying
Even though
Mem's
I
a
never believed in
reincarnation,
the
or is
outcomes.
Mem hosting the spirit?
Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene.
Siren.
She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child.
Siren.
Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, wow!
Pretty.
It's so exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
Do you think we're gonna... I need more official tarot From Star Rail. Well, I guess they're not technically tarot. You know, they've got those card packs though, right? It's like I need more of those. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, what is your full name? Actually, wait, no, I can't check it from here. I see a mentoring though, and that's all that matters. I'm mentoring anything. Those Smiths up to the task, and then gotta craft a mem-specific deck.
Oh, now that you mention it,
There's this one,
it would be even better
like the tarot
if it
deck
were
I've
made
got.
of
I really want to see
crystal?
them do a second deck with more. It's a Star
Speaking
Rail
of
deck, I'm
which,
not gonna lie to you.
partner, there's something I haven't shared with you.
I
all.
really want to see them do more with it.
Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Yeah. No. Kinda.
Who's there?
Dun dun dun. Are we under attack? Yes, we are. Hello.
You are...
Please don't... Assassin, save me! Nice cosplay.
These folks are up to no good.
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history
Lord
of Emporius
Finan.
quite thoroughly.
I mean, who are they? Clothes or cars? What's being gleaned? Clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing. We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Yes, the
During
polite
the
thing
Chrysos
to do
War
would
to
be.
combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
Well, this historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war.
Okay, if they were
order
sent
to-
to assassinate, what happened when they
Defame
did?
our predecessors. Could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind
You
of
should
dig the
have
masks.
stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again
I kinda dig the
legitimized the
masks.
mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I kind of wonder if somebody's, well, like if they haven't already, if someone would
Not
make
one
that mask as
citizen will
an
cast their
asset that I could use on YouTube Studio. The
Executioners.
masks are cool. Yeah, I'm kind of digging the mask.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I wonder how much it would cost to commission for those. I've got other things to
Dealing
worry
with
about
people
first,
as
but
straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
just a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting?
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves.
And I've got a baseball bat, so honestly, I think fair is fair.
Let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
I'm sorry, sir. Who gave you the right to sound so cool? Hello?
How's it
And we're
going,
switching scenes
Cindy?
again.
This place fits, doesn't it?
Cindy?
It's a bit small, but
That was hot.
the
That
lighting
was
is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama.
Cute.
You like it here too, little Ika.
Ika. Have you seen the Ika memes?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treeby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of
Eon
the sky.
Frost.
And I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treeby.
I didn't
forgets
realize
things.
Ika had like the little curls, like the little hair
We
thing.
just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember.
Trippy. I've got this. What? No, I totally know what the
Chronos in
situation
the
is. Yeah.
firmament.
I mean,
3, Section 5. With Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries,
I'm
came
gonna be
to an
so
end.
mad if Sunday and Trippy run.
Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their
I'm gonna be
descendants
so
began
mad.
to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories, but the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treeby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through.
History's written by the victors.
Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth. And Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
I keep forgetting about him.
All right. What's going on, Crediros?
What are
There's
you
been
hiding?
another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed
Seriously?
and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here...
Have you considered that people don't like Lady Aglaya the same way that you
That
do?
was true in the past.
Me.
But these
I'm
days,
people.
Forgive my bluntness. Her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Dang.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the
Call her out, okay. I'm not going to defend her.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
Have you considered that not everybody
The
agreed with the
Chrysos heirs
Citizens
won by
Assembly?
only one vote, Lady Treeby.
Yeah, see?
Through my
Exactly.
years of experience,
Name of game?
the narrow victory
Honkai
often
Star Rail.
walks hand in hand with unrest.
Trouble! Miss Hyacinth! Trouble!
Oh no.
Clementine. Take a breath.
My darling Clementine.
What's going on? Please! Something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace!
You want to tell us what?
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya!
Oh no, Tribby!
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
When you say in trouble, I feel like you need to expand on that a little bit. Moments ago in Memorial Palace. I think part of my issue is that it keeps bouncing around between stories to the point where it's very confusing to try to keep up.
This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey, and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago.
Aglaya. Name, I really hate that we're falling for
Rules were set
Yeah,
in.
it's a lot.
No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver.
Oh, so these guys are just they're an issue right
You're
now.
no
Gotcha.
longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Jesus Christ, it's her again.
Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
I mean, you're just a power-hungry old hag, so...
Too kind.
How dare you make me defend Aglaya?
Kind?
I don't like Aglaya, but I dislike her more.
Cover up your incompetence.
Deserved.
Deserved. Humiliating
Aglaya, my beloved.
you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainfall hour to salvage the last fragments of your dignity.
Wow. I was not expecting her to go kill herself.
Gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now. These days you're not only blind, but also deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment. When all orders, rules, and laws fail to restrain you, it's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
If you're in such a hurry, give it a try.
Try me?
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish.
Then why are you here?
The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
No, see, that's where you go. Bet. Try me. And then the people are just going to turn against them anyway. But that comes down to you run the risk of spilling innocent blood if you do that, I suppose. But also, you go bet and fucking see what happens. Because they're not going to turn the demigods of the Council of Elders as attacking.
Is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade.
And yet...
If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Good point. Good point. Why is she smirking?
I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akama has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening.
This is one of those moments where it's like, it's a shame cameras aren't prevalent
unfolding
here.
right under your nose, yet you
Because you've got all of this. She's admitting to everything.
Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
I want to know what image this
I want
is.
you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope
they hurt the
it
small
brings you
child?
luck every day. And
I wouldn't be
keeps you
surprised, but did they hurt the small child?
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accidentally lost her eyes too?
I don't even
You know
myself.
better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost
I do have to kind of appreciate that they're out and out stating that she cannot see
you are today.
right now. Like,
Look at
gotta give that a little bit
eyes. How disappointing. We overestimated your cunning. If this plan fails, we still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared. Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
I thought I could buy some more time.
So the
In
real
these
question is she
1,000
playing
years,
them right now?
I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my
This is a
naive
little bit
arrogance at
managed
the
to make me
beginning
really
to
like Aglaya.
slowly learning how to guide others. Now, it's time to let go.
I don't know, I'm
I
hoping.
should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters, will the wandering wind stop to mourn me, Cyphra?
What the fuck? A millennium ago, Memorial Market.
Seamstress! I've come as promised. Look at this
Okay,
box
sure.
full of
Sure,
gold and
sure,
silver
whatever, it's fine.
treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen. Come on! As we agreed, I want to buy the most valuable clothes you have.
Oh, honey.
Little thief! You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags.
Well, how is she supposed to get nice clothes? That's why she's there. Hello, she just said that. You get cute, cycly. She just said she's there to buy some clothes.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than
Why sounds
Fagusa's
so much younger too.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
She sounds more alive, is what she
Wait.
sounds like.
You've seen one before. And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
Let down.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family business.
Looking at the picture of
Admirable.
Cypher and hearing Cypher's
Enough with the
voice
jokes. At least
aren't
you did
exactly
get to
matching.
enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, Kitty. Tell me, Cyphra, where did you
Cyphra.
come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet. What? Do you doubt me?
We're not gonna sit here and start comparing, no.
Speak up, seamstress. Give me a straight answer. Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face. But my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another
Little
story.
Cypher. Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, come on. Just do business without all this chatter. Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
I love the little fingy.
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain.
Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, those
What do you have in
earrings in the
mind?
background, the gold ones
Look.
are kind of cute.
Come a bit closer.
You're giving me child heels, really?
It's shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power. Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently. Put them on, Cyphra. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours deserves better protection.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you?
She's so
Well,
cute. She's so
I'm taking these now, so
little.
don't
Look
get
at
any
her.
second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Oh.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power.
I'll try to label those as a boot necessarily, but...
Liar. And even you were fooled by a glider.
See, I love... Like, I think her design's a little nice. I just... The eyes on everything kind of bothers me a little
Fish in
bit.
the river of souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
No. Because the story keeps jumping all over the map.
Expect such a simple story. How disappointing. But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful
You want to
it
explain
is.
how I ended up with Fine on
Let
instead
me
of
take a
hanging
good
out here with
sniff
you?
of this air.
Like, I just need that explained.
This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure everywhere. Wonderful, just wonderful. Thanks to Castorus and Grey Mystery, the ancient city's barrier was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen
I love how she's
closely.
the one like, hey, you find it.
Fish in the
I get
river of
it.
Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 it is. How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery. Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
Is she trying to save face now? Hello?
Relax, relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Was this before or after we left?
Got it. Let's use that.
Why? No, seriously. Somebody, please tell me it gets explained how we went from hanging out with Cypher to being with Finon. Like,
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I wasn't around, boss lady?
Magic.
Trying to trick me into saying something.
Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
Should I go ahead and try her? Anna? Let's try her out for a second. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Was this device designed by Priestess Onyx? Do you think you can handle it?
Don't underestimate me, boss. Just find a cozy dry corner and wait for me. Mission accomplished. Now you don't have to worry about your tail getting wet.
Not bad, but just a warning. If this thing fails while we're halfway through the water...
Don't worry.
You give it a
Sweet 20% good of the loot. Make sure you're taken care of.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Oh yeah, I wanted to come back here because there was like stuff that I need to go finish filling out my map. That is a future me issue, obviously, but like, I kind of.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there to shut it off.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. It's so refreshing. The treasures in this ancient city are all floating back up thanks to Grey Mystery and that pink squirrel.
I'm sure Mem appreciates being a squirrel now. What? She's been a they have been a bunny. Is it? I'm still convinced that Mem is March somehow. But
Yes.
bunny
Right here.
and a puppy and a squirrel now?
Start digging.
Start digging what? That is concrete. Bartolos activated. Unearthing treasure buried deep underground. That was concrete!
Wow! That's a huge chest. Move over. I want to open it myself.
Do they explain her obsession with treasure?
Wow.
Like, they've got to at some point, right? There's no point in bringing it up constantly if they're not going to, right?
Unbelievable. It's hard to imagine the kind of luxurious life the people of Styxia once led. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears. Here, take this. See if it suits you.
Especially if she doesn't even want to use the treasure?
Ooh, thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated. Look at by the clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, safer, safer. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves and glorious. Let me try this on. Huh? Where is my treasure?
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still fall for this.
This is...
Womp womp.
How could I have forgotten about this? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality. What a convenient ability.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter.
That, yeah, you know, there are
All right,
so many ways you
enough
could use
fooling
that.
around. Here's the real thing. Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Cipher rules. I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure. Starting navigation. Bossy, we're set to make a fortune this time. Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
So why are you collecting it all if you're not going to spend any of it? I legitimately want that explained so bad.
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the... Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles. It's just too stupid.
Isn't that my... I didn't mean to cut that off. You're what?
Seriously, what was the titan thinking that came up with this thing? Hey, if you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by keeping your mouth shut. What do you say?
Are you helping the...
But lady, you're absolutely right. I'll be careful with my words.
Engage.
Ah! This thing's way too loud when it's on. Let's not stir up more trouble, okay?
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
Ah, what are you even singing? You're totally out of tune.
Me, every time I try to sing.
There's a big guy guarding this place.
Yeah, big and dumb. Just a pure lump of stupidity.
Cat!
Oh wait, I was
its
looking...
face. Oh my,
Bingo,
how could something be
bango.
so ugly?
Chili! Oh, whoa, what are you up to? Are you? I hope you're doing well.
A little digestive system feel nauseous.
If that
How was your
ugly
research
brute
last night?
messes up my face, even the stoic Talantin might end up shedding a tear.
Indeed, that would be heartbreaking. Clearly, running away is a sensible choice.
So, how about you take the front? I'll attack from the side.
Right. Fleeing fits a rogue nature. Huh?
Eh? See how this goes. But happy birthday to Kofi for being amazing because I'm not so good because yeah, we got me. You know what?
Answer me.
Understandable.
Found me.
0 points.
Hopefully Kofi is able to enjoy his birthday. I know he works really hard, so hopefully he's able to take some time to just relax for a bit. But like, understandable. The Yowie's a strong player.
0 points.
Bust.
Maybe I'll
Or
take
maybe
it
I'll
off.
take it off. Watch your head.
Yowie's life.
Test.
It will certainly help make life better.
Stars echo.
Welcome to
Such an ugly and useless creature, taken down with just a couple of hits. How boring.
boring.
Hey, Bartolos. Are you still alive?
So what's the ship?
If you are.
It's very important. I need to know what the ship is. I have a streak again. I just need one more.
Look at you, all shaken up. Can't handle even this bit of action.
It should be safe here now. Get to work.
Let's see. I don't. Do I have plans to stream over the weekend? I know Monday I want to stream. Tuesday. And then on Saturday, next Saturday, not tomorrow, next Saturday, I'm going to be on Ume's stream. So, I made food yesterday, and I got
It doesn't
food
smell
from
like anything valuable this time. Since we've already dug it up,
Was it
let's
good?
open it and see.
I tried to make a roast today in the slow cooker. Again, it's okay. It's not very good, but it's not like it's not bad, but what you make, huh? Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I just kind of want to skim it. I'm not gonna read it all this time. Month of Balance Day. Chips, scrambled eggs, bacon and sauce. Honestly, food coma is completely understandable. When you make a spread like that, food coma, completely understandable. Like I said, I tried making a roast that needed to get used up. And I put it in the slow cooker with some potatoes and what I had cooked, an onion and such, and all that good stuff. And I mean, it's fine. It's okay. It could have been way better, but I made too much chips. No such thing. No such thing. Look, when you have potato involved, no such thing. That is one thing I'm mad about with the roast, is I didn't add enough potato. But I mean, they're satiating, and they're you know, they fill you up. They're so good. They're so yummy. Yeah, with potato chips are made a whole thing. See, that just sounds so good. That's,
Probably
just
not.
sounds good.
I've never seen or heard of anyone from Styxia and Akama. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this city wasn't so lucky. Huh.
Yeah, now I want. I need to
Does
go
seem
make some
unfair,
potato.
doesn't it? Just because they were
Take some
born
of the
in
juice
wrong
off the
place,
roast,
they
and I'm
had
just gonna
to
boil
face
some
such
potatoes in it.
devastation. Meanwhile, those in Akama, simply because they're supported by the world-bearing Titan,
That sounds so
continue
good.
to survive.
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it?
You didn't tell me what the yaoi ship was, though. I need to know what the yaoi ship was. It's important for reasons. Don't worry about what reasons, just reasons. I need to know what the ship was.
Huh? Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly. Maybe it's been so long, your memory's gotten a little fuzzy.
You used to be an apprentice?
Ah, right. I did tell you.
I used 5 eggs when I was making it for my sister. and
It
she
wasn't a
said,
big
I don't
deal.
make scrambled eggs.
I just snuck in with a bunch of
because I already used the 5 eggs.
and watched them do their spooky rituals around
Thank you for
some
liking the
glowing
live.
rock. Honestly, I
5
was
eggs.
only
Oh,
interested in the
jeez.
wallets of the
See,
old
that's where you just
grandpas on the
smother them
council
in
back then.
cheese and say,
Don't
eat them
remember much
anyway.
else. It's been what? Nearly 1,000 years?
See, that's where it's with eggs in particular. I am very much one of those people that have to have them smothered in cheese, or I'm not gonna like them too much.
Who asked you
I was
to picture
offended.
that?
You know what? Fair enough.
Besides,
Priest robes
How'd you
from
do that? How do I
1,000
do
years
what?
ago were nothing like the ones today.
Do that? That's what most people ask about when they ask how I'm doing something.
I was just curious if you ever overheard anything interesting from those priests.
So step 1 is to be a cat.
Oh, ridiculous. Come on, let's head to the next spot.
It's just something I do in the back of my throat. I don't really know how to explain it. Wait, the ship, I forgot what it was. You forgot your ship? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh, this is so cute. Look, I'm just saying, if you've got some good fan fiction, you have to share it. It's legally required, Chili.
Ugh, this is so annoying. The treasure's right in front of us.
Oh dear, we're stuck here. But should we call?
Oh no, whatever shall we do? Wait, oh yeah, I was reading? Yeah. Was it like a manga or a webtoon or fan fiction? If it was fan fiction, I'm telling you, if it's, you have to, it's legally required, okay?
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, you know. Hand of Zagreus, my darling, activate!
I love how they were complaining. Did you say manga or I heard wrong? I said manga, yeah. I was asking Chili what. Oh, Savix are pretty Savix. It was too good. It was a manhwa. Look, you think I'm not going to be picky. If you've got good shit, you have to share it, okay, Chili? That's just how that goes. I'm not above reading manhwa. Good stuff is good stuff, you know? The art is immaculate. Look, you've got me so curious.
Not bad. However, I still don't see how this ties into trickery.
I'm just saying, if you want to put it in Discord, I wouldn't complain. Pretty art.
Slow down.
Like,
That question
you've got
you
me,
asked
okay?
earlier. I think I just remembered something.
Where are you from? Worlds beyond the one that I'm in now.
You know, that question. The one you specifically asked me. Right after we dug up the second chest.
It's not safe for work. And look, it's so perfect. Not safe for work's not going to scare me off. I'm telling you. Okay, did you post it? Hang on, let me go look. I need to know what it is, Chili. I need to know. But yeah, I am currently residing in the US, but I need to get, hold up. Okay, let's go.
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been under a lot of stress lately? I didn't ask anything. You must have imagined it.
I'm sorry, is she being gaslit right now?
Is that so?
Hello?
Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need to relax.
Is that so?
All right, let's move on to the next treasure trove.
Treasure, let's go!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best.
Wow, when it
That's
comes to singing,
creepy.
I still sound better than you, boss.
Go beyond all time and space on the journey of flame chase.
Let's make it sound worse. It's an alpha omega thingy. I'm not above a Megaverse. I read ABO. Not huge on the Impreg, but the rest of it can be fun. Safer hush.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even Boss Lady says so, how could I not be excited?
Do I need to give instructions here? Get digging.
Activate expedition and covering something hidden. You'll understand why. Makeovers. Share it. Share it. Puzzle.
Isn't this a golden scapegoat?
Ads, no ads, please.
Looks like whoever buried this treasure wanted to play a little game with us.
Okay. While ads are running, we will wait a minute. We will. I need to know what this monologue was now, though. Like, I'm actually gonna be sitting here going, wait. Hello, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. How baby?
There.
Thank you for the head pat. Actually, while the ad is running, give me just a second. I will be right back. It's good to see you. Give me just a second. Okay, I see ads are back. Ads are over. Yeah, I want to show you fan art because the website I'm using is so not innocent. I mean, there's a not safe for work section in my server, Chili. I'm just saying. Yeah, I finished some Reaper with friends who are level 14 and 13. My good God, I have PTSD. How much Reaper was so much fun. I've discovered that Reaper was so much fun. How about you? You good? Had a good week? Yeah. We're doing okay. We're just kind of chilling right now. Just kind of hanging out. But yeah, I've discovered Repo is quite a bit of fun. I tried playing solo by myself last week, and could not get past. I got past level 1 once in like an hour. It was great. Okay, awesome. Yeah, do it.
Oh, isn't there a myth about this thing? Those who feared fire became sheep. Those who did not became human.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know is unlocking this gets us treasure. Here, this honor's all yours.
I love how she just keeps shoving everything to other people. Do not leave it to little old me. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess we have to. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, they kept it simple for us. How generous. That is the most easy that's ever been.
Told you, nothing can stop me. Cyber, it's your turn now.
So, what does she think it is?
Stop. Stay there. And don't turn around.
No, screw the Omega and Alpha when I'm sending you my ultimate. Do it, do it, do it. What do you mean?
I told you. Don't move.
Hello?
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Getting a bug off
Quiet.
you, apparently.
Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's listening.
Dun dun dun.
Boss, do you mean?
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa! Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your
So do you
little
think it's
spies
actually
lurking
connected
around
to Glaya, or do you think it's got something to do with she not trusting you? Hmm?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck.
Mm-hmm.
With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera. Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Aglaya.
Where do I put? I'm so lost.
You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. Why don't you just let this go?
Yeah.
I already made an exception and got involved with Castorus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now.
Sure. Yeah, there you
Isn't that pushing your luck
I think you should have it. It's down below a couple of the other ones.
I'm sorry,
And the
Cyphera.
library, observation party, and then
I've plotted and
It should
schemed
take
my
you just
whole
now.
life. But I
Because
never
there's
could
a
have
not
predicted
safe for work section.
our relationship would end up like this. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't talk to me like that. You know I can't take it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's sad. Yeah.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal away the most beautiful sound I'd ever known.
Oh, wait, are we actually...
I silence. So this time, I must say
Looks
this
so
to you.
good, I'm telling you.
Even
I
if
cannot
it's
wait to
all
read
in
it. I'm gonna have fun reading it.
I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone.
Okay, wait, that actually is... Hello?
Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm a.
I'll think about it,
I'll be back.
seamstress.
Okay.
But stop watching me.
Hey, go do what you need to do.
Unless you want to lose me
I'll
for
be
good.
here.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come.
I'm sorry. Hello?
Goodbye.
Hello?
Cypher.
That sounded awfully,
Goodbye, Aglaya.
So did Aglaya literally just die in that scene?
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that goat's head.
What's that light?
Turns out, everything in that chest was soaked in water from the River of Souls. Nothing valuable left. Those relics were once priceless. But time has eroded away all that they once were.
Aww, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's a reason for that.
I haven't even processed what just happened. That horrible woman. When did she... Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Oh, could it have been back then? When...
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pocket while you were distracted. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Whoa, that's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Tide. Creepy. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious. What exactly did that nymph make me say?
Oh, did he have not? Did he not have any?
Actually, it gave itself away very early on.
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kefali's priestly court?
Didn't you know from the start?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Except for that one experience at Dawncloud. I never told you about that. I absolutely wouldn't have shared that with anyone.
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaya wasn't trying to trick you?
Oh.
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which forces people to speak the truth. You'd never defend Aglaya. Isn't that right, Zagreus?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting with Zagreus, not Aglaya. So it was both.
Terrifyingly sharp mind.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher without hesitation.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with words.
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wicked woman's words to heart, are you? Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now? Don't you think?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, so...
Cyphera, your face.
Oh, she bleeds
Needs
gold.
clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds.
Oh.
I will pay back the amount I owe.
Does the brooch change faces?
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned swordsmen. Exceptionally intelligent scholars.
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? A pauper. Thief. Con artist. Maybe I should just make another cut to drain all this yellow stuff out of me and...
Stop it, Cyphera. I'll give you clothes. Warm you up and... Stay here. Stay in my workshop until you're healed.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got these wounds?
That's not concerning in the least.
Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying. Even your golden thread can be fooled. If you can't verify the truth, why bother asking at all?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know everything you do is for survival, at all costs. Stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again. Stay by my side, and you can start putting yourself back together.
Wait.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that I might sneak off with your precious clothes and sell them?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. You know, they say a child who often lies remains a liar for life. I've tried not to become a liar, but honestly,
let's go gambling!
it's just too hard. I'm close to getting
startled me.
What makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because I can feel it. Not with the power of a demigod, but with the heart that beats in my chest. You love this place. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. You worry you'll tarnish the Gold Weaver name. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete requires me to learn to trust and rely on my heart.
Safe.
Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given to me. Stay here with me. You have a beautiful face that deserves better than to be covered in scars and grime.
You've got a way of talking that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action hour passes, there's no turning back.
She's basically adopting this kid. That's... Okay, wait, the jumping all over the map with the POVs is starting to get on my nerves. These folks in black are not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Christless heirs. I've read some chilling accounts, stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness. Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
And still, they endure. An organization persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase. Are they truly so terrified of the Era Nova the Christless heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit.
Thank you for sharing the life.
To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where Helix is now. If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. Hope all is well. Is that Lord Kratos?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
So she's out and out. She did die just then. That is so... That feels really anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. And now we're back over here. Yay.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil
and who is
that
she?
you claimed to oppose, you'd
Not at all concerning.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive.
Not concerning at all.
As lucky as they are. Try me.
Bro, you sound so cool. You sound so cool
Finon
right
is
now.
seriously upset.
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finon. We're not here to start a fight. We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else.
Fuck does that mean?
While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. To buy time. So, Lord Finon.
So what? Did they keep us here to keep us from interfering with Aglaya?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Ask a question.
Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
They were after the Christless heirs.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run, no matter where they hide. teleslate.
Global announcement due to Force World. Please stay time. Whitelist protocol loaded. Local third emergency internal communication only. Lady Gold Weaver's deceased. Please return to. I know it's hard, but please come back soon.
Aglaya, is this? Blasted! Those guys.
What's it there doing?
But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Fainan. What should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Aka as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way,
Thank you for
I
liking
won't
that.
be merciful this time.
Cartonis? Ah, you're forging a sword for Fainan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by
When did she have time to go around with the golden beetles then?
You, Aglaya. In this form, you come to me. It means
Nothing good.
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you, do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them, one by one. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life, your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
She really was taken by the cleaners. Something about this feels like a scheme.
I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be taken down by a handful of assassins. If this is all part of a larger plan, Trailblaze must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Okay. Walking all the way over there. Yes, I am. Okay. Right there. Hi.
Dan Heng came back before us. Well, maybe he's heard something.
I wonder how long this update is. Ah, you're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope.
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City Guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Why didn't they go after us?
I also don't understand. This doesn't add up.
Go after just Aglaya?
The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Dan Heng in the Abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate. They didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps...
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Tribby, as she understands Aglaya's mind best.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
I love how he's become such a
I'll stay
staple
here to
in
lead the
protecting the
guards and
city.
maintain order. Also, Miss Hyacinth was...
Yeah, it's the same. Like, considering how he was with Mighty, like... No citizens feel like bathing after hearing such terrible news. Well, yeah, when you've got a body floating in the water, I sure wouldn't want to be taking a bath either. Here's your bath. Bubbles? Bubbles. Bye, Bubbles! Bye, Bubbles!
Hyacinth.
We heard from Kratos. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan after the incident. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
How are the two of them holding up?
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaya's last moments.
So she wasn't gone when you found her. Oh my god.
I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings. Declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
So is Trippy not going to be the one to take over?
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond.
It's so close after
Like they're
Trinan,
losing a part of their
too.
lives.
Dang, what's those dominoes just haven't stopped, have they? Trian. What? Anaxa did it to himself, let's be real. Mighty. Yeah. Asterisk. But for Triby, Trion, and then
You should
Aya.
rest, Hyacin. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treeby.
The end of this story is going to be crazy. God, okay, I miss Penacony, but like, God, that's not gonna anything on what's going on here, does it? You came back, and I got lucky getting attached to that, I guess.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treeby,
Wait, is Stonehung still with us?
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey, so we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey, yet she gave everything without hesitation for the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Okay, well, hello? Yeah, I probably would have wandered over that direction anyway. You didn't have to remind me what it was. Nikki. So you really don't have to take the medicine anymore? No need, teacher. Medicine can only steady my flesh, but it cannot stop the decay of my soul. I've already borrowed too much time from this world, and now the time is up. Now is the best time for my exit. Please don't cry on my account, teacher. I have a final selfish request. Can you lend me an ear? Iggy. Go ahead. We will definitely fulfill it for you. I wish for my death to be quiet and gentle. I hope that my lifeless body will not be exposed to the eyes of the public. Okay, wait, no, now I'm sad. How dare you make me feel something sympathetic for Aglaya? I'm sorry? Hello? Oh god, no, I'm sad. Okay, hi, hello, I'm... No, this is fine. Even if the exact fucking opposite happened, this is fine. Teacher, I have faced too many changes in my lifetime, but in the pursuit of one thing alone, I have remained unchanged for 1,000 years. It's beauty, isn't it? Huh. That's right, teacher. Beauty. Eggy, do you think Snowy is... ready? 1,000 years ago, when I looked up the core flame of Minista, do you think I was ready then, teacher? Born into this era, we have no choice but to grow amidst the raging waves, not set sail after everything was prepared. Phanon, he will understand. He will grasp the duty I've left to him. He's mature enough now, no longer blinded by anger or hatred. How dare they make me feel something sympathetic towards Aglaya?
My humble student, my trusted colleague.
I'm sorry?
As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the flame chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as I would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated Kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when Kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways, but my words slipped out before I could even think about them. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread.
I don't think I've really registered
If
for
my
a few
departure
guys
were to be
before.
calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness, deliberately, to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows. The blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion, but I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Alchema still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain.
And I'm still like, wait.
Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet
has he been
still
this
choose
is
to shine their
fighting
light on them,
this whole time.
offering protection.
Am I just realizing he's supposed to be?
love.
No, it was supposed to be Nikador.
Finan, while you zealously pursued strife.
Okay, yeah, no, it's like, wait, no. It was Nikador.
From the very beginning,
I'm confusing
my
myself.
thoughts
Oh my
have
god.
never changed.
Oh, maybe I will go ahead and call it. Not...
You are the destined world bearer of Amphorius. The gate to Amphorius's future. Go, complete the flame chase journey of the prophecy. Ignite the stars and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands?
What's the shiny? Hello? Hello?
Donhung, can you do me a favor?
Oh, Stonehung is here. Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts.
Why is she getting distracted? Hello? Oh. Right on.
Cortonis. What brings you to Marmorial Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cortonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here. Take this.
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames, its blade will. Wield it, may triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Amphorius.
Another thing there is.
What's this?
Stored here, the remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago.
Was that someone mighty? Cause
the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray. If she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Oh, is it the next day already?
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heir's flame chase alive.
I have returned. Welcome back.
In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than
It's gotten surprisingly close, actually.
Character.
How they managed to do that with Aglaya, I don't know. But it's gotten close.
The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the Flame Chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I feel like that's a bit of a turn compared to the last patch, wasn't it?
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words.
Quiet, listen carefully.
Oh, all right.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila! Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akima will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akima's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Goldweaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
I have not once seen that in the whole time I've known her, but
singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Do not.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety.
How dare you keep bringing Trian back up?
Always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little.
Quit bringing Trian up, I'm begging you.
You've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Ouch.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Goodbye,
okay.
Professor Anaxa.
I'm not emotional at
Miss
all.
Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so
just fading away in the background. No, I'm not emotional.
Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gasteras. Aklaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the Flame Chase, leave the decision to initiate the Miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Did you forget me?
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god.
Forget you. Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Chronos.
I hate it here.
Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan.
I hate that.
See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightimos.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
What the fuck?
A lot has changed while you were away.
This? What is this?
I've met so many people. I've tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Days later at Dawncloud.
Dawncloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Goldweaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain.
Hey, so whatever happened at the beginning when we were hanging out with you?
1,000 years ago.
What happened?
Cyphra, you... seamstress. Tell me, does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Oh.
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawncloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure.
Ain't no way we're at the same space. Is this where you are, Fairy?
Even I, the Goldweaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to play tonight so that
Of all worlds.
sounds like my youngest brother might be stopping by, so I might actually end up playing it a bit sooner than I wanted to.
Let me guess.
So I need you to play so that when I next play, you can.
You're already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to steal that gem, aren't you? And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking
Since when is she Robin Hood?
golden thread?
Trust him. Not working tomorrow.
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face, plain as day. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cyphra?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to
can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins, and I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treeby. The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects.
Cypher, yeah.
But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypher.
I know. Ship, but I love it.
You are justified in your
I can see the ship potential in it, yeah.
Destiny is never fair.
I can also kind of see Aglaya just kind of adopting Cypher.
Even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya. I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone.
Yeah, like a mom figure more than a romantic partner. Yeah.
And kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Huh. Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad. I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot.
The way she said.
You waited all this time to tell me.
The best possible way.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself. After she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the
tired
chase.
in this patch. And I cannot fault him for it.
Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone?
I confirm Faraday has only done theater work. This is her first VA jump.
So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
They've definitely got...
I know exactly
They've got an
what
ear
we
out
can
for
do.
it, don't they?
Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movements, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you
Your
need
scouts are incredible.
to protect
Honestly.
Kevilee's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
Are you going to?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kevilee's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with the flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
He has full confidence in
Just
Aglaya, and I
look
assume
how
Cypher also makes sure to
ridiculously
test her
calm you
defenses
are
herself.
right now. But you
Or-
guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kevilee's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
Do you think it's sinking in yet that the whole only one will see the end thing has, like, do you think that's started to register yet?
Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Okay, meanwhile, what the? Hello? When did we, hello? Sure, yeah, no.
I'm back.
That's fine.
I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the Grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. please wait for just a bit longer?
You know, I'm doing more
The
character
time
stuff, and
I
I kind of
spent
get
in the
the storyboard people are trying to do, highlighting two
deserves
characters at
some
once, but
reminiscence.
I don't know if it's working. Yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much, is what it is. It's gotten to the point where it's a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot going on at any given time, and it's a bit much. Okay, yeah, I think I will go ahead. I wanted to go. I wanted to keep going. But I hear voices in the other room. I'm gonna go ahead and call it, I think. I'm gonna call it for the night. Now watch me go live at midnight. Okay. So I'm gonna stop for right this second. I might be back later. I may no promises either way. We shall see. But in the meantime, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Yep. So I guess I'm fine on now having to go on the journey alone. Well, you can't let me get too far ahead of you, yeah? We'll figure it out, don't you worry. But yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna stop today. Goodbye. Trailblaze the road ahead. I'll be following in your footsteps.